Mel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to whoever you are today. Hope you're doing well, even on a Thursday. Bud, even on a Thursday. How's it going, friend? You know what? I'm just gonna pop on over here and say hi. Hi, Tiffy. Happy Thursday. We're gonna get into this because I think I've only got a short one today. A couple hours, maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the no-show yesterday. Hiya, Prof. How are you? Yesterday was a day off, which of course meant I spent the entire day outside digging holes, digging up bushes and shrubs, replanting plants and flowers, checking a sprinkler system. Pretty much I touched all the grass. Every grass was touched. Every grass. Cuddled up on the couch with a cuddly cat instead of working. That sounds good. That would have been nice yesterday. I did the opposite of all that. We did see a cat, so we got a bunch of neighborhood cats. One of them, there's a black cat that has decided, because we talked to it once, it likes to hang out on our deck and watch the birds and just watch the yard to see if there's anything it can hop down and hunt from. But we were messing with our sprinkler system for the first time. Yep, cat distribution system at work. We're waiting. My dad has some feral cats and kittens in his garage, which happens at least once or twice a year. We haven't seen any kittens from the distribution system yet. The cats, however, are making their way around. We have a sprinkler system at the house, but it was low on the list of things to check out when we got the place. So yesterday we were like, well, we've got time. Hold on. Tell me that comes through. Did that come through? I might have desktop audio muted. Did that play? No. I need to know if the audio came through. Are you saying it's fine? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Or are you saying no, it's fine. Audio's good. It did? Okay, cool. I don't know where it came through. You heard the doots? I don't know where though. The shout out clip audio maybe? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. It doesn't matter as long as it was heard, I guess. It's fine. Hopefully the game audio works. Anyway, my poor brother, poor Weasel yesterday, he tried doing a quick stream and just nothing but audio issues, and then the stream got cut off short because of IRL stuff, and
we're here for you. We believe in you.
Please tell me you heard that. Please tell me you could hear that. If not, I'm going to be so upset. Glad you found that one. I'm glad you found that. Hi, Vissy. Good morning. Good day. Thanks for believing in me. You heard it? Okay, good. There's another one. There's one more new one. We believe in you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for believing in me. I appreciate it. I'm crying. I'm so upset. Heard the end, had no headphones. That's a you problem, Vissy.
Hooray for you!
Oh, no. That one, I actually left the... I'm just making sure, Vissy, because I had all kinds of problems, and so did Weasel, with audio stuff. That clip, I actually left a little bit, I thought, of the video of the guy after that guy. And yes, you know exactly who that guy is. The exclamation mark Y guy. That guy, he was just sitting in his chair He was in the video. I don't know why it didn't carry through. I'm a little upset, but it's also fine because the edit looks perfect. I could have sworn I left just a little bit of him just looking like a baked potato sitting there in his easy chair. But yeah, please enjoy the new Hooray and Believe video alerts. Feel free to encourage me, sarcastically or otherwise. Earnestly would be nice, but I don't expect that. Sarcastic encouragement is always fine, especially when we flip over to Bloodborne whenever we finish this game. Yeah, Weasel was streaming last night, but had some audio issues and had to stop. Yes, I'm glad you appreciate that. I hope everybody else does too. I got those alerts from hanging out in Yes's channel. We were watching some old infomercials. There was a really sad one for the Good Cheer company. And it was just it's kind of a nice idea, but also, God, it's sad. It was a CD that you could buy with just positive reinforcement and aphorisms. It's just one weird guy telling you how much he loves you and believes in you and supports you and is proud of you. And then just, like, what do you call it? Public domain applause and cheering in the background. And just the saddest people just sitting there listening to it like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, this guy on the CD that I paid for is proud of me. Oh, God. So I figured that, that was a pretty good plug for this channel. Hi, Weasel. Anyway, to wrap up the first story I started with.
All right.
Yeah. You putting Bailey's in my coffee? Yay, day off. Get it, Tiffy. I almost said Vissy. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. Everybody get a Tiffy drink. Enjoy it. I love you and I believe in you, Claw. Thank you, Asalga. It would mean more to me if you did it in like a video alert form, though. I mean, chat's fine. Words are fine. But, I don't believe it until I see it and hear it in video form. You're welcome, yes. I wish we would have seen it yesterday, but I'm glad it's here today. By the way, I think Asalga has the word of the day today. I think Asalga guessed it last time. You sent me beans? No, you do, of course, Vissy. I'm joking. I'm joking. That is, of course, a very particular brand of bean-themed love. Yeah, where was I going with any of that? Oh, Asalga has the secret word. Good luck guessing this one. I'll give you a hint now. It's game related, but it was also something funny that we said in chat. And let me read Prof's comment, and I'll get back to the cat story. Poor Weasel. Weasel's getting knocked around left and right here. From Prof. On this episode of In Case You Missed It, Weasel came in and announced that the voice actor for Marge Simpson had unfortunately passed away. However, it turns out that while we thought it was the American voice actor Julie Kavner, it turned out to be the Spanish voice actor. I don't remember her name because I wasn't prepared. RIP to her, and also to us before Weasel corrected himself for not fact-checking first. But I knew it because the first thing I did when Weasel came in and said that... Hi, Budness. The first thing I did when Weasel came in and said that was I went to the videotape, as they used to say. I went to whatever passes for a source these days, which was a combination of like Google AI telling me about the history of The Simpsons, which was garbage. Twitter, thankfully, had a top reply of like, hey, in case you heard that Marge Simpson's voice actor passed away, no less sad, but it's not Julie Kavner, it's Nancy McKenzie, I guess, the Latin American and Spanish voice actor for her. Yeah, I didn't expect that either, but I mean, who knows? Budness, how are you, Budness? Yeah, yesterday was kind of a sort of a day off. Me and Peachy got some work done around the house with her mom and stuff, so no stream, as you probably figured. But we're going to try to get a couple quick hours in today. I'll probably have to leave around noon my time, so it's like an hour and a half. Anyway, finish the cat story, Claw. You started with a cat story, finish it. So we're messing with the sprinklers, long story short. We turned one of them on, and it was like stuck in the ground, but it was still just bubbling water out of it. So I came back through the house to get like a little trough and stuff to see if we can dig the sprinkler out, and I look, and one of the neighborhood cats, the little black cat, was very interested in the sprinkler and was like nosing at it and like drinking from it and then like washing with it with its paws. And I was just sitting there watching it inside. I didn't want to spook it. I was just like, oh, it's kind of cute. We got like a little cat fountain. But it turns out we can't really use those sprinklers. Anyway, I just thought it was cute that cat just popped out of nowhere and found it and got itself a little drink. A Weasel length stream. TOS, Weasel.
Hooray for you!
Thank you. Thank you, Esland. Thank you. Man, that makes me feel better. That's going to feel real good when I beat like a Bloodborne boss after like 58 attempts and I get that hooray. It's going to be nice. Hey, your OBS issues cursed me on Monday. I didn't do it, Tilly. This is what I'm saying. Like, was it an OBS thing? Because that makes me feel better. Like, your pain right now makes me feel slightly better. And I'm sorry, but it's true. Because I didn't do anything. And if OBS did it, then I'm glad it affected other people equally. Is the toad still pooping on her porch? I don't think so, because I think she turned the porch light off now. I switched the big overhead motion sensor floodlights on. So in case anything big like that frickin' deer makes its way into the yard, those lights should come on and hopefully freak it out. But I think it's been okay since we turned the porch lights off. She also, like, we washed and she repainted her entire patio. So I'm hoping that, like, the lingering smell of forever chemicals will keep the toads away, but I'm not sure. Once again, a lot of TikTok folks who complain about people who aren't black getting the day off. I'm one of those people, but I still worked. If I wasn't white, I would make a joke about it, but I'm very white, like possibly the most white, so I'm not going to make a joke about it. I had off from work yesterday, but I still worked around the house and the yard yesterday. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let Vissy say it. I'm going to let Prof say it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Got the day off. We've actually been fighting for it at work because it's a federal holiday, which for us, because I cover legal news, means the courts are closed. No lawyer is working on that day for the most part. And we have nothing to do. So they tried for the last couple of years, still making us work, including all of the people of color employees. It wasn't like there was no segregated thing of like certain people can take off and certain people can't. Just nobody had off until literally yesterday. But it makes less sense for us because it's like a bank holiday. Like they're closed. Even the online stuff, like there's no filings, no filing systems functional. Nothing's coming through. They had us like back edit or back create stuff ahead of time so that they had some content to run on Juneteenth in the past years. But this year they were like, all right, fine, everybody gets the holiday off. So yeah, it's also my mom's birthday. And I was going to say it was my mom's birthday before it was Juneteenth, but my mom is not older. She was not born before 1865, so that's technically not true. It was just in my mind. I knew it as my mom's birthday before I ever knew it as Juneteenth. But yeah, it'd be amazing if my mom was like 160 years old. That would be amazing. Be like, yeah, she's older than Juneteenth. No. We had it off. Our CEO decided to commemorate the day by having a conversation on Teams with a black woman. I'm not joking. Why can't they just have the day off and have like your diversity committees or whatever, like we just had our diversity committee thank management for finally giving the day off and then provided some commentary on the history of Juneteenth because a lot of folks still don't know what it is. And then had some places for outreach if you wanted to like get involved with diversity committee or DEI initiatives and stuff like that. Doesn't count until it comes in a law claw, dun dun. In that case, it could be true. The crazy thing about Juneteenth, well, there's a lot of crazy things about it, but like the official day was the recognition of black people like in Texas finding out about it, right? It wasn't even the day that the Emancipation Proclamation came down. It was like the day they found out about it, which was 2.5 years later. I always thought that was fascinating. And if I have that wrong, please correct me. But I thought it was interesting that it wasn't the day it was proclaimed. It was the day that everybody finally found out about it, which is wild to be like, oh, so I've been doing this work for 2.5 years for no reason and nobody thought to. Cool. Who are you again? And where are you from? Oh, the government? All right. Good to know. Due date should work the same. It's due when I find out about it. Man, could you imagine? Could you imagine all systems operating under that? Under that? I mean, a lot of people operate under that idea. And I control when I find out about things. Block every email. Nothing is ever due. I wish we could have done schoolwork like that. I don't know about it, so it's not due to me. It's due to me. Wish it was called something other than Juneteenth. Weasel, I don't think you get a vote in this? ? When you look the day up, they even say, who are they? The same people who told you about Marge Simpson? It's also known as Emancipation Day, which is a much better name. Actually helps explain why the day is important. Yeah, it was the last day after the 13th Amendment was passed in April 65. Slaves were reformed to their freedoms. But it's in June. The last day after the 13th Amendment. Wait. I thought it was 2.5 years. Maybe it was just 2.5 months. That still doesn't make sense. Was the Pony Express operational at this time? The Weasel Express? I don't trust anything you say now, though, Weasel. I can't. And I think you know why. I can't. I trust but verify, you know? Okay, let's get to the game before anything else happens. Marge Simpson abolished slavery. I can't do Marge Simpson, but you get the gist. Emancipation Proclamation is not a legally binding declaration. I guess we're not getting to the game after all. Vissy says bean, we get a bean. She's a queen bean. Vissy queen bean. Vissy, I love your hair, by the way. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying that new look. Not a legally binding declaration didn't become law until 30th Amendment, 1865. Let's try this. Could you hear that? Vissy, you want an old bean or a spinny bean? Old bean or spinny bean? You heard it good. Good. I mean, not great, but old bean it is. What a delicious sounding thing. What a treat for me. What a delicious treat for me. Old beans. Tilly,
Hooray for you!
this blocked my whole damn face, didn't it? That just blocked my whole existence. Neat. Hooray for me. Hooray for beans. Tilly, I'm sorry about the OBS issues. I hope you got that sorted. You said it was something completely different from what I was running into, though, right? You said something about it. A known issue with OBS crashing disconnects, but your stuff is different. Oh, so what is going on with your stuff? And I was only half joking. I was still happy to hear that. Not happy, but it's comforting is the wrong word. There's a word that explains what I'm feeling. I just don't know what it is. There's probably a German word for it.
Now,
Look
sing
at this
the
little
berries
guy.
and cream song.
Okay.
Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
But I'm not going to do it because I got to eat some
Terrible pickup line.
earwax.
Are you from outer space? Because your beauty is out of this world,
Aw.
and your smile could light up the whole galaxy.
Aw,
But
thanks.
enough about the stars. Let's talk about your pants. Are you wearing space pants? Because your ass is out of this world.
Thank you. I'm wearing shorts. And they do show off my backside quite nicely. Thank you very much. I'm going to eat some earwax. I really hope it's like a nice toffee. Alas. Earwax. If it's earwax, it's good.
That's a 10.
I didn't do that. That was a Salka. It wasn't me. OBS WebSockets died. I don't even know what that means, Tilly. You read it everything. Work Thursday. Wait, like today? Or last week? Tilly, what is going on with that? What is going on with the OBS, man? Budness been deep diving in details. Budness is deep dive on details. X's from archetype. Blah, 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 blah. Budness, I don't know if you specifically created that sentence to trip me up, but by God, you've done it. You've done it. I've been deep diving into details on Exodus from Archetype Studios and trying not to get myself overhyped about it. There we go. Professionally done. Professionally done. Check is in the mail to myself. Okay. How do you send those Tangy messages? Google's failing me. That is a great question. Yeah, so there's either an extension on like where my face and the chat and everything is on the main screen on Twitch. You can click the screen and the little square extension icons will pop up. The one that looks like an orange is Tangia. Could be a Tangerine. There should also be a panel underneath where my camera and gameplay, where the gameplay would be. If this were another stream that had gameplay, there should be panels underneath that have a Tangia panel. And also in our channel points, if you click on the little, definitely not trademarked Dr. Claw coin icon. If you click there, some of them are Tangia alerts, and I want to see if they have anything specific that say Tangia. They should all start with like Tangia : and then tell you what they are. So the ones under the channel points, those should also be Tangias.
Drop
If you
a
want
flower in the dead wife's stink hole.
Oh God. Oh God, that's a fun one. Thanks, Weasel. Thanks for that. Glad Peachy's not here today. Glad she's also alive. Should be unless you're my channel. The extension doesn't show up. You have to click on it to show up sometimes. Asalga, I can't. I cannot. Just clip it and play it back. Do you actually need me to? Tilly, that's what I'm saying. Like last week, everything worked fine. I know you've got different issues and you did different things to fix it. Okay, thank you, Asalga. I'm hoping that things hold together today. Speaking of, let me try to load into this game. I think we're at the mines in like Reading. It sounds like it's doubling already, which is great. What am I going in? Can you guys hear that? It looks like the audio is coming through my game capture stuff. I'll be quiet.
Why was Maria
Not that.
so embarrassed during her trip to Spain?
Not that, Wabba.
Because she told everyone she was embarazada. And they all congratulated her on the baby. But she just
fun,
meant
Bissy.
she was embarrassed about her
Exactly.
Spanish.
Dear Kinowata. Thank you, Wabba. Is it still crackly or was it just,
Alright.
Alright. Embarazada. You like that, Embarazada. You like that one. It's okay now? Okay, maybe it was like a weird encoding thing. Alright, let's get to it. So, Mel, should I mess around with this, this thing at all? With betting on these guys? Should I mess around with that? I kind of want to, but at the same time... Caramel apple embarazada. Embarazada. I kind of want to mess with this stuff, but at the same time, I want to get to the mines and get some progress going. Todd said he'll not have Fallout 1 and 2 remade. Really? Why? Your gambling skill is poor? Okay, I didn't know I had such a thing, but alright. Todd, why would you not, dude? This man looks as though he lives here. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to the big city. Hello. Hey, I've been looking at you too. Everybody says that to me. Infinite money if you invest in the gambling hit casinos, but my gambling sucks. What's my gambling skill? Oh, literally. There's literally a gambling skill. Weasel, I won't do it. I will not do it. How does Todd not understand the Skyrim model of printing money? Excuse me, I feel like they should understand that, right? Go see the sheriff. He's injured. Requires a deputy to do a few jobs for him. So don't go to the mine yet. Okay. Ooh, the sheriff. Said if people want to play them, they should experience them as they were. I respect that in a sense, but I was also play the hell out of a remade one. You know? Ooh, I can't tell if we're doubling up on audio or not here. Let me look. No, the only one that should be coming through is my game capture specific audio. It should be okay. Why remaster any of their games ever? Because it's all about Starfield. Yeah, I feel like they're just forcing what they want people to play and not giving people what they're asking for. Which, I don't know, part of me kind of respects it, like, you know, leave what's in the past and move forward. But at the same time, like, would play the hell out of these games if they were more like Fallout 3 even. But I'm enjoying them as they are. Suspect it might be a don't do something to piss off Tim and Leonard thing too. Single channel audio? Weasel, you don't mean like mono, right? You just mean it's not doubling, right? And I'll give Weasel a break for like audio comments and stuff because I was a real pain in the ass in his channel last night. Thank you. Okay. Can I not walk in there? Is there a dead in front of the door? Or like, oh, there's rocks in front of the door. Okay, interesting. Almost everything's being remade, remastered, even the movie space. Wow, they're going the other way. It seems like easy money. And the funny thing is, like, they don't even have to do it themselves. It's not an issue of, that was the mine. Hold on. Where the hell's the sheriff's office? There's a caravan office. We talked to that guy. Is the sheriff's office in the other section of town, maybe? Let me scoot on over here to Mole Rat Mambo. Let me scoot on over here to this green section. People even playing this without mods and supplemental shit? I doubt it. I mean, even we have like that quality of life patch, right? Oh, what the hell? Is this place just overrun by mole rats? They aren't even playing it the way it was made. Correct. I'm not even playing it the way it was made. Let's get down here and see if they attack us. Yeah, it seems like they will. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. The crazy thing is, they can't even make the excuse of, like, we don't have the manpower for it, or we don't have the resources for it. Because pretty much, I really don't want to be lined up here with these guys. Pretty much every studio that does a remake hires a third-party studio to do it. Sulik was hit for 28 points. I love that he hits a mutated Pigrat for 3 points, but also somehow hits Sulik for 20. I don't really get that, but whatever. Play it the way it's intended. Can I also kick it? I don't remember. No, unfortunately, it's 4 points to snap kick, unfortunately. I think I might do better by just kicking this thing to death, to be honest. Alright, before we get attacked again, I want to rest and heal up. Never mind. I wanted to rest and heal up Sulik. Pigrat got that thick skin, thicker than Sulik, apparently. I thought Sulik had armor.
What you be need?
Now that was doubled for me. And I don't know why. We went through this last time. What you be need. And he's got a leather jacket. Whatever. Whatever, Sulik. What you be need. And we just won't talk to him anymore. That'll solve that problem. We solved the doubling issue. We just don't talk to Sulik anymore. The Great Wanamingo Mine. Oh, this is where we need to be going to clear out the mine. This is not where the sheriff is, I would imagine, since he's injured. Oh, Lord. I see bones. Alright, so let's go back. Don't know if it was because young and naive. I used to love Bethesda, Blizzard, and BioWare, only because of the B Studios. No, because they were making good stuff. They were making good stuff. I still love the Dragon Age games. People love the Mass Effect games. Obviously, Skyrim and all the... even before Skyrim, like all the Elder Scrolls stuff with Morrowind and Oblivion and... shoot, what was the other one? And Warcraft even. Like, I played Warcraft back in the day before it went MMO. I played Warcraft 3 just at home. Solo on my computer, never knowing that there'd be anything, you know, multi about it. The model of releasing games has changed drastically, that too. Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, masterpieces. They're all great games. Each in their own way, but they're all great games. Skyrim was just the one that blew up. Where am I going? Is there any other town here? Here we go. Downtown, I guess. Let's go back to downtown. Okay. Don't know if it was because... Oh, yeah. Play how it's intended, you mean I'm heavily contributing to the murder of my child in Heavy Rain. In case you missed it, Weasel had another, like, roughly 2 hour, stream. Heavy Rain stream yesterday. City Hall. Maybe the sheriff's here. Weasel had, like, a 2 hour Heavy Rain stream yesterday in which... Oh, casino. In which he had some issues playing, for sure. For sure. No, it was still a stream, bud. You still got some gameplay in. It was just... I don't know what pills you gave that guy. And hadn't intended to. No bets, thank you. No bets, thank you. Do you have a schedule? Is it just when it happens, it happens? Weasel? It seems like Weasel just kind of goes whenever he has time to. The Mass Effect trilogy is the best game experience I've ever had. Wish I could play it again for the first time. That is why I did not watch Sour Kool-Aid Show play it. Because I know very little about the Mass Effect franchise and its story. We have the Legendary Edition. I just haven't had time to like play through it, and I'd like to do that on stream. But you guys know how I play. It would probably take 3 years. Yeah, exactly, yes. Yeah, so that's... I haven't been in DP's channel for that because I did not want his playthrough to be the first experience of the Mass Effect games. You know? I know I do. And it's on the list because I have it. I briefly played it to, like, review back in the day. And, you know, they gave me, like, 36 hours advance to review all 3 games. It was like, I'll do my best. I've never played it, so I'll do my best. What's up, Cyrus? How are you? Gave him an anti-fever instead of antibiotics. It's fun watching Weasel play the Heavy Rain game because he's trying to juggle a lot of things at the same time. And on that game, you're going to miss, like, every QTE. You're going to miss everything, bud, which is what happens. Wondering if that's why you dip out when he starts playing the actual game. Yeah, Mass Effect and New Vegas. I hadn't played either of those, so I did not want to be there for him to give me my first experience on those particular games, because you know the way he plays those games. It's very specific to him, and it's very infuriating to me, unless it's a game I don't care about or a game I've played 50 times. Those are the two where I'll watch. Like, I've been watching him playing the Ninja Gaiden stuff. I didn't watch Earthbound because I had just seen Zeke play through Earthbound and was like, that is not a game I can sit through multiple times. The NBA stuff, I was in and out, mainly because I didn't care. But that was also fun. Hogwarts, man, I was there for like every second of it. If he would play Lies of P, I'd be there for every second of it. But yeah. DP, now that he's like a little more consistent with his schedule, and he's off this week or so, next week too, I think a little bit, but or maybe not. But Starfield, I was around, but I did not care about the game. I couldn't care less about that game. I liked watching him kind of play it, but most of the time he was just lost and wandering around in circle for like 3 hours, and I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. And Starfield, I did not care about at all. What's up, OJ? I like being in DP's channel for the chat and for him and for whatever nonsense he's getting up to. But for certain games, I just can't. I just can't. Hello there. Welcome to the fine city of Reading, Pennsylvania. And welcome to my casino. Everyone's an ace here at Ace Scorties, I guess. I'm Ace Scorty, proprietor and mayor of this fine town. That's the mayor. The mayor's involved. Movie nights are always fantastic. Is there any work here in Reading? Let's start with that. Well, there's the sheriff. There's the mine owners looking for someone to retrieve some kind of part or for one of their machines. Yeah, I know that. What about the sheriff? I understand that Sheriff Earl Marion's looking for someone to fill in for him until his bum leg heals up a fetch. You might go talk to him. His office is just south of here, capitalized, across the street. Thanks for the tip. Before I go, let me ask you something else. What can Mayor Ace Scorty do for you? Didn't know how close heavy rain took place until last night. Explain. Oh, like location-wise? It's Pennsylvania, right? But I didn't know where. Is it like Philly? Philadelphia? What's going on in town lately? But lately our gold shipments have started to slow down because the miners have spent too much time flying high on jet. Whoa! And just like Bowen, they come crashing back down. That's interesting. Let me ask you something else, Mayor Ace Scorty. What can Mayor Ace Scorty do for you? Have you heard anything about a GEC? A GEC? I think they made Vault City out of one of those. All the vaults are supposed to have one, but there sure ain't one around here nowheres. You recognize the anti-fever? Yeah, he does. You can buy a lot of anti-fever in our hometown. Picture in the concept art, Philadelphia and Plymouth meeting highway sign. There's like a lot of lore throughout about random like Pennsylvania newspapers or TV stations and stuff like that, but I don't know if they ever said specifically where it's supposed to be. Unlike Detroit Become Human, which I think is set in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Beyond Two Souls, I don't know where that was, like Chicago or something. That I don't remember, but I think Detroit Become Human is in Detroit. East Lansing. Okay. East Lansing. I was close. Beyond Two Souls could be fun. Yeah, DP mows through those QTEs because DP is a middle-aged man who's been playing video games for most of his life and still has to look at the controller to know what the buttons are. Now, to be fair, I do find myself doing that with the Xbox controller because I do not play on Xbox. I'm actually better with the Switch controllers than I am with the Xbox ones, and all of them move the X button around in multiple places, and they flip the X and Y and the A and B, and my brain gets very confused. So I don't blame him. I'm just saying that a game that is heavily QTE based, like what was it, Until Dawn, those types of games, any of the Telltale games, they are fun to watch DP play them because he is a mess. So you will see things that most people never see on those games because most people don't miss every single QTE. It's impressive, actually. Switch controllers, do you have baby hands? I tried playing, you guys know that cozy game, Palia, that I like. Super cozy, kind of run around resource management game, but the story and the characters are fun. And it's just super cozy, it's nice. I tried playing that on the Switch handheld. I couldn't do it. I felt like a gorilla with like handling an egg. Like it felt like so fragile in my hands. And just like, you know the game Palia that I like? Yeah. I felt like a monster, which is kind of nice. But I felt like an absolute Frankenstein's monster, just like, just snap the thing in half. It felt about as fragile as a saltine cracker, and it felt like trying to do like microcircuitry with my giant club monster hands. So no, I don't like the Switch controllers. I have the Pro controller, which is slightly better. It's almost the same size as like a Xbox controller, but I couldn't play it on the handheld, man. I have to give that to a child and then dictate my play style to them and have them play it for me. I don't even know if Peachy likes using the little ones. Dan Paul in a messy stream? That's never happened before. Pfft. Man, watching him play the QTEs are fun though. Weasel's pretty close. Weasel knows his controls, but panics more than DP. So it kind of evens out. Weasel gets panic buttons and just mashes shit or tries to hit them all at the same time. So the game is like, well, I'll choose this one, I guess. And it's never the one that he chooses. It's whatever the game decides he pressed. And it's an interesting thing to watch. Even Zeke, I think he did like a hands-off playthrough. And you ended up seeing some interesting things. We tried doing a hands-off playthrough of like Until Dawn, right? Just to see what happens. And we pretty much killed everybody in record time. I think it took us like 45 minutes to get through like one of the first sections. I hate the small Switch controller. I'd rather just play it handheld. That makes no sense because the handheld is the small controllers. So how... They're the... Do you mean like taking one of the Joy-Cons off and holding it like this? No, I couldn't do that at all. But the Joy-Cons are attached to the handheld, and they're way too small for me. I can't do it. I need the Pro controller. I need it hooked up to the thing. I guess I could put the little kickstand out on the handheld and then attach a controller that way. I could do that, but it kind of takes the point away from having the handheld. I've got the Pro. I've got the Switch Pro controller. You mean with the controllers attached to the portable screen? But that's what I'm saying. I was holding it like that. I can't do it. It's too small. Like my hands are like only half. The Switch portable is like half of my hand, and absolute I can't. Frankenstein's monster, just like. That's good, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel with that thing. I can't make my hands small enough to wrap it around the damn child-sized Switch controllers. Controllers with holders for the Switch. We have that too. We have the one that I think came with the Switch was the one with like the grips that you slot the Joy-Cons in. That one's okay. I still like the Pro better because the Pro's bigger. Cyrus, you're fine. You're fine. There are multiple controllers, and they're all very confusing. You can use a Joy-Con by itself, sideways, which is super small. You can use the Joy-Cons stuck to the sides of the handheld, which is pretty small. You can use the one stuck to a separate controller, which is okay, or you can use the Pro controller. What I should do is just plug the controller into the handheld. I'll do that next time. Okay. Ain't nothing around here. I'm going to ask you something else. What do you do here, bud? I run this here casino and I help to run things in town too. Keep track of things like deeds and such. Deeds? Deeds to what? Deeds nuts? All kinds of private property deeds nuts. Why, right now I have a Jim Dandy of a deed for sale. What's that? It's the deed to the great Wanamingo mine just outside town. Sale to you for only $1,000 special offer. Just your luck to hit me on a generous day like this. I kind of want to buy it. Should we buy it? That sounds interesting. Tell me more. Well, there's some dang critters in there that need to be killed before anyone will work the mine. If you were to buy the deed and then kill off the critters infesting it, I'd be happy to buy the deed back off you for a nice profit. That doesn't seem legitimate. How much of a profit? You can make bank if you buy it, but you have to clear the mine, and it's not mole rats. The little pig rats? I'm sure there's more to it than pig rats. Rats and pig rats. Let me ask you this. Can I clear... We have to go to the mine anyway for... We have to go to the mine anyway. Much tougher? Ew. We have to go to the mine for that part, though. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's dorky in one sense, but it's also kind of cool. So I can grab that little, like, claw adapter and just use it that way. God, it seems real sketchy, though, doesn't it? I wonder how stable it is. No, that's a good one. I didn't know they had that. Thank you for that, Asalga. I know they had those things for like phones, for mobile phones, so you could use a controller while sniping noobs in PUBG Mobile. But I never thought to do that with the Switch. That's not a bad idea. I don't know that I should be putting more screens in front of my old face, though. I don't know if I should do it. Might be worth buying, but maybe later because it's all your money. Okay, cool. I'll try to keep it in mind. Nearly had an amazing out-of-context clip, but it wouldn't cut right. Did somebody get it for you, Weasel? PUBG or COD Mobile being any fun? If you... And you know this because you've played these games. When you first jump into one of those games on mobile, it's just like the desktop version. You'll win the first like 3 or 4 games and feel great. And then when they're like, alright, you're all warmed up. Time to go play for real against not bots. And then you just get destroyed. Your phone explodes in your hand. And somebody comes to your house and rubs the shards in your face and then teabags you on the floor while your family watches. It's rough. I don't recommend it. Unless you're into that. But I'm not. It's rough. Yeah, Salga. It happened to me. And it could happen to you. Playing Clash Royale on the phone, it's a problem for me. Just investing too much time and hopefully not too much money into it. How much profit, bud? Heck, more than double. Figure that's the least that your time's worth to you. I couldn't afford to pay any more than that, though. There's still a lot of work needs to be put back into mine before I can start to turn profit with it. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. Lots of time and anger? That sounds about right. That sounds about right for those games. Can I tell you how frustrated I was with a certain section in Palia the other day? And I laughed out loud at myself because I was so frustrated with the platforming section of Palia. Of all things, it was so ridiculous that I was just laughing at myself for getting that angry. I was like, what are you doing? Like, just calm down. Jump across this stupid platform and move on with your life. Like, it's Palia, bud. Cool it. Yeah. Oh no, another anger streamer. I don't have the energy to be. Clip that and replay it for me when it comes back to Bloodborne and we'll see. You guys see me play through Liza P though, and like there were moments where I got frustrated. Not angry though, usually. Frustrated. Screen's great to forget we have expiration dates and everything crumbles. It's fine because nothing is due until you know that it's due, and even then it's not necessarily due. It's fine. Alright, I'm looking around. Let's go talk to the sheriff. I'm sure there's other people in here I should talk to, but I want to talk to the sheriff. Quieter, angry person. Some of us are more explosive. I'm a cold anger person, which is arguably worse because you don't always know when I'm actually like angry or what I'm going to do.
All right.
Yeah, when it's just kind of like when I just get that cold 1,000-yard stare kind of thing. I don't remember how to spell sheriff. 2 out of 5 stars. Let's go talk to sheriff. I said just south of here, right? I'm guessing here. Yeah, the one that says sheriff. And I spelled it wrong. Perfect. Thanks, game. Unless the game spelled it wrong. 2 R's and 2 F's? Well, that ain't right, but it's fine. I can never remember if it's 2 R's or 2 F's. Did you know that sheriff, the word sheriff, was actually derived from shire reeve? A reeve used to be kind of like a constable or a local law enforcement officer, official. A legal official in a shire in ye olde England times. Yeah, apparently it's 1 R and 2 F's as written there on that sign. That there sign right here. It is a weird word to see. It's weirder when you spell it the other way and you're like, I don't know if that's right or not. But the way I try to remember it is the first part of sheriff should be an anagram of shire. So only 1 R. But it's or she riff, but that I never remember that either. I try to come up with these mnemonics, but it doesn't work. So it's double F. Shire, double F. Anyway, let's talk to the shire reeve. She riff! She riff! Oh baby, when she whiff! She whiff! Whatever happened to shit, what's his name? I had it and I lost it. She bang! She bang! What is his name? William Hung! Thank you. Oh, whatever happened to that little dude? I really hope he didn't, like, milkshake duck on us. 3 seasons of Andy Griffith and I still spelled it wrong. Yeah, that's alright. I wrote an entire book with 2 books with multiple share riffs and I still spell it wrong. 2 out of 5 stars. Are you the sheriff? Out of there. Name's Earl Marion. I got a bum leg, but I'm standing strong. The sheriff in these parts sounds downright picturesque, don't it? Well, that's my job. All right. As the Shire Reeve, what do you do in town? What a stupid question. Thank you, yes. Dark Carnival comes tomorrow? Nice, dude. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I hope you like it. Some people really didn't like it. Some people really didn't like it. He's a motivational speaker now. Is he? Are you sure? You sure that's not the Latin American William Hung? Yes, you might find them because some of them are older stories that I had not really gone back to in a long time. So I just kind of gave them a cursory glance because I had edited them before, but I didn't want to change too much, so I kind of left them alone. I wanted them to be all collected in one space so I could move on from them and then move to the next thing. I'm actually working on a few short stories right now that I'm really excited about, but we'll see how that goes. As a sheriff, what do you do as a sheriff? Office Joker Packers license plate says WLLHNG. He's asked, oh, big William Hung fan? That's up off like license plate jokes are almost always funny to me. The one from Arrested Development, A New Start. A New Start is great. The Seinfeld one with Ass Man, the proctologist. The Ass Man. Hey, it's the Ass Man! That was pretty good. Bort. We're all out of Barts, but we got Bort. Why do people keep asking me that? Who the hell is that? It's funny. Oh, Peachy and I are going to watch Waiting. The, 2005, waiter, restaurant waiter comedy with, Ryan Reynolds, Dane Cook, what's his name? Packer. Can't think of his name. Was it Justin Long or was it, yeah, Justin Long was in there too. Keckner. No, waiting tables. I'd like to watch Waiting Pools. The other guy though, wasn't he in Freaks and Geeks? John Michael Daly, something like that. John Francis Daly. Luis Guzman looking relatively slim compared to current Luis Guzman. He doesn't get any taller, which is normal. Most people don't. But he gets rounder every time I see him. He is the roundest boy. And even back then, it was 20 years ago, he's pretty round. But my God, if you've seen him as Gomez Adams, he's just, half of him is that big round belly. Sweets from Bones. Yeah, John Francis Daly. As a child. He looks super young. He's probably 15 in that. Weasel, it's one of your favorites? We watched the trailer and it was about as mid-2000s as you could get for movie trailers. Okay, we'll give it a shot. I don't know if I can get through the scene where the lady sends the plate back complaining about it. I don't know if I can get through that one. I'm thinking about it right now and it's making me a little I don't know if I can do it. Keep the peace mostly, at least that's what I'd be doing if I didn't have the leg all busted up. You're standing on your busted leg, sir. I feel like I'm getting debated. I feel like it's from that time. Oh, what they do to it. Yeah. The Batwing? Send it back, bean flavor when? Oh, God, a Salga. That would be... I mean, vomit's in there, bud. It's in there. Weasel and the missus, and my missus and me, all of us, watched My Cousin Vinny. We randomly just watched. We were like, what's on? My Cousin Vinny? Sure. Because Peachy's like, I've never seen it. We watched My Cousin Vinny. Are you sure? It was great. That, and that was Marissa Tomei's first, right? First movie role? Isn't that what he asked her on the stand? Yeah. When she is super pissed at him. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And then she goes into the whole mechanic breakdown. She did win an Oscar for that, and she should have. She was great. It's such a weird pairing. I'm positive. Such a weird pairing, her and Joe Pesci, though. I would have, in an alternate universe, I would have liked to see Joe Pesci's Joker and Marissa Tomei's Harley Quinn, because it did have a similar energy. And I was like, yeah, I could watch that. Like a weird, like, Brooklyn Joker. He would have been a weird Joker, but she would have been a great Harley Quinn. The sad thing is the first thing I knew about Marissa Tomei was from Seinfeld. From that Seinfeld episode. Which I love that she guest starred in, but yeah. Nothing since? Hasn't she done anything good since then? I guess she doesn't really have to, but yeah. Weird pairing her and George Costanza. Yeah. That was such a weird... I think it was just because somebody probably really wanted her to guest star, and they just wrote that episode for her. Excuse me, have you guys heard of the ongoing cholesterol problem in the country? I'm trying to remember that. I haven't seen it enough to know, like, the one-liners. The weirdest part, I think, for that whole movie was Joe Pesci being, like, the tough guy beating up the country boys in the bar who, like, took his $200 or took her $200 or whatever. Like, he just... The part where he leaps off of his feet, he has to jump to hit this guy in the face and then just knocks him out. That was the weirdest part of the movie for me because I'm like, I don't think I believe that. The cook blobs that huge slap of lard on the fry top. Man, but Budness, I was so distracted by that because I was like, that's good cooking. And you can't find that anymore. You would get the best breakfast of your life from that place. I guarantee it. Those eggs were a little runny, but I don't think the diner actually would have made them that way. I think they would have made them real, real good. Well, the jerk store called. Said they're all out of you. That doesn't matter. You're their best seller. Cyrus. After they order breakfast. Yeah, that breakfast was rough. I love that Marissa Tomei had about 12 different outfits in that movie. Every scene she was in was a different outfit. Which is impressive. And I loved Pesci's delivery when he shows up, spoilers, I guess, when he shows up at court and the judge, the judge is great. I think it was his last role. He played Judd Crandall. He played Herman Munster. I can't think of his name. Fred Gwynne, thank you. Fantastic. And I'm pretty sure that was his last role. But I love when he comes in and he's wearing that like crazy suit. And he's like, Your Honor, I had a personal dilemma. Come here a second. Did you say Utes in my courtroom? Did you say Utes? The back and forth between them is great. I don't even want to attempt to redo the scene because it's a great scene. He's basically like, I can wear what I wore before and you're going to put me in contempt and I can't afford to pay bail for jail anymore. Or I could have worn my brand new suit that's covered in mud. So I wore this instead and it's the best I got. Did you say Utes? You will wear a suit and it will be made of some sort of cloth. Yeah, like just such specific requirements for his courtroom. It was great. Yeah, Ralph Macchiato was in there too. I didn't recognize the kid opposite him. I feel like we knew him from something, but I don't remember what it was. By the way, what happened to your leg, Shire Reeve? It's good. It's good. It's really, really good. If that was made today, you know, we'd probably have like My Cousin Vinny 12. It would just be like Joe Pesci going on a bunch of different court cases with his girlfriend slash wife, I guess, by the end of it. Fiance by the end of it. Let's see. I was going out to meet a caravan. It was late. Took a nap. Next thing I know, damn gecko was trying to make a lunch out of my kneecap. That's a weird thing to eat. Damn thing almost had it, too. Another good bite, and I'd be sitting down permanent like. Your leg's still in bad shape, huh? Well, wasn't much of a dancer before this happened. I reckon I won't be afterwards, neither. I can gimp around, but Doc Johnson said I better not if I want to heal it right. Sure could use some help, though. Who's Doc Johnson? I'm guessing he's the doctor, you idiot. What's up, Hollow? Welcome in, bud. Hollow of the Nine Souls. Hold on. We haven't done any shout-outs today. I'll do a classic. I'm gonna do classic. There you go. You got your classic. Hollow's been getting shout-outs left and right, popping into Quick's Arcade's channel. It's not bad, Eric. It's not bad. We got here not too long ago. I was gonna go into the mines, but I was told not to. Told to go talk to the sheriff instead. So we talked to the mayor. Decided not to buy the mine, and then just popped on down to talk to the sheriff here to pick up some extra jobs, and maybe we'll fix his leg. I don't know. We'll find out. Hollow of the Victim of the Nine Souls, kicking my ass. It's a tough game. You know, Quicks was playing that. He got stuck on a few different bosses, but he plays those games a lot, as I'm sure you do too. And It's been fun, man. It's been fun to watch that game. It's a really solid game from the looks of it. I haven't played it yet myself, but yeah. If that happened, Vinny would be Leo Getz from... He wouldn't become Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon, right? Like, he would have just been Vinny the whole time, and he wouldn't have been Leo Getz. Whatever you need, Leo Getz. Okay. Man, I love him. I love him. He was so annoying in that movie, but he was so charming at the same time. You do the They Live. Is that like a quest? A mission? I don't think so. I will watch the movie They Live with Keith David. Remember Gone Fishing? I do. I don't know if I ever saw it. Is he retired? I don't think I've seen him in anything in a long time, Prof. Quick, super dope. Can't watch his gameplay. His chat and vibes are dope. Yeah, because he's ahead of you. Yeah. Getting shadow's been crazy. Yeah. You were like not super far past 100 not that long ago, right? And then I popped in. I was lurking the other day, and you said you were at like 200. Now you're like 220. That's awesome, dude. That's great. I mean, it's fun just hanging out in your channel, though, too. And you're playing some good games, good current games that not everybody else is playing. Are you going to finish out 9 Souls and then pop to something else? Or are you on the Elden Ring DLC train by any chance? The next Lethal Weapon? Really? Did they pay Joe Pesci enough for him to come out of semi-retirement and redo Lethal Weapon? Oy, boy. Oof. Good old painless Doc Johnson's our town doc. Who would have guessed? You have a toothache or a broken bone, he'll set you right. He also sells medicine. All kinds of medicine, if you get my drift, for whatever ails you. Got it. So drugs. Sounds like a helpful guy to have around. Where is he in town? Doc's office is at the west end of downtown here. Just about always happy to see new patients. Okay. First time you talk to the sheriff, you can say, I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of gum. Can I? Let's see if we can find it. I see. Let me ask you something else. Not that I can do much right now. My leg all banged up. Got to stay off it for a time yet, according to Doc Johnson. What can I help you with? You need some help, Sheriff? Yeah, sure could use some help with a couple of things. Just part-time, like. Pays real good. You'd be doing a good thing for the town of Reading, too. Real good. How good is real good? Pay varies by the job, but I got a simple one you could start on. Just kicking some deadbeat out of a squat. Pay you $100 to do it for me. Sure. I'm a bastard. I'll do it. The widow Rooney is way behind on her rent. Oh, God. Kicking widows, apparently. Always down to get some lurkers. Yeah, I'm usually... My bandwidth at night, because I'm working, I can usually only pop into like one stream and actually chat, but I do have a couple tabs sometimes to like help folks out. So I do lurk on occasion, but my brain can only handle so much, like, so many inputs. But yeah. Don't know about Elden Ring. It's pretty hit or miss for me. I haven't played through the whole vanilla game yet. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother with the DLC then. Only because you need to get past a couple of the bosses in a pretty far into the game. I have not gotten there, so I don't even know. Oh, it's pretty much only the first line? Oh, I might have missed it, Eric. He's on the cast list. Looks like no Mel, though. I'm not surprised. Not surprised, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't just reboot it again. I think they tried it before. It didn't really work. But yeah. Instead, pay the widow's rent, which is not benefit deal, but you can also be the bastard. I think I'd rather be the bastard, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Radon and Moog, right? Yeah. Still early. Yeah, I haven't heard much about that, but I've been out of the game, so I don't know. Widow Rooney, her house is just across the alley from here to the west. Just have to kick her out of the house unless she can come up with the rent she owes Mayor A. Scorty. How much? I don't know. Bet she can tell you. Will you do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Great, thanks for your help. Just come back here when you finish. I'll pay you and see if we can dig something else up for you to do. Okay. 150? Wait, what? Heard they want you to be level 150 for the DLC. Doing it at 100 level, it's fine. Is it, Tilly? Is it? I know you wanted to spice it up, but is it? Here's the final boss in NG+. Wonder if I can just turn and do the DLC. I don't know whether to feed you here, bud, or to warn you off of it. I know you're having a tough time with the decision here. Don't do it. Wait and see. Give it the weekend. You don't have to watch the DLC, but just wait for people. Just wait. Just wait to hear about it. Game doesn't scale to level as much as the items you find that make you stronger. Okay. So you can just get new good stuff in DLC. You know what? Honestly, Tilly is one of the most honest people when it comes to games that I've probably come across on Twitch. See what Tilly says after the weekend. There's no part of it that needs to play it. Yeah. Tilly will just straight up be like, this looks like shit. this was shit or this was actually really fun, check it out. It's pretty straightforward. You know exactly what you get with Tilly. Now, in before Tilly's like, I'm being sponsored by From Software to bring you the Elden Ring DLC. Which, honestly, Tilly would probably still be earnest about it. Almost forgot. Here's a badge. You may need it. Oh, nice. I'm honored. I won't tarnish it with actions you wouldn't approve of. Bullshit. Hell, I feel more important already. Let's go. Yeah, I know, Tilly. One of these days, well, if we have to go on strike or if I get fired for whatever reason, or replaced by AI, which might actually happen. Let's spell this correctly. I might actually take up some of those sponsorships through like Stream Elements or whatever. I haven't seen Wex in the last week or so. I usually would see him on in the morning, streaming around the same time as me. So it's been a while since I actually like popped into his stream. Ooh, can we take these and not have you get mad at me, please? Because I need them. Okay, good. But yeah, no, I haven't seen him. Turn around, do the DLC. No, we're trying to warn, yes, not to do it, Tilly. Beat the game, you aren't forced to NG+++++. We're trying to tell him not to do it, Tilly. Come on now, Tilly, be a team player. Who has the shotgun? I think it's Cassidy. Yeah, I think it's Cassidy. Look at this badge. A badge worn by the sheriff of a town. Great. It's super generic. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Give me all that good stuff. Let me talk to you, Cassidy. I think you got the shotgun, bud. Hey, dude. Do you have a shotgun? You do. You've got so many shells. If I call them bullets, Zeke will pop out of bed, just rise up like the Undertaker, and come storming into my channel being like, they're not bullets, they're shells. I don't know why he's so upset about that. I mean, he's right, but he's upset. It's the only thing that makes Zeke rise like the Undertaker, except for those little blue pills. Anyway, save it. Ads running. What a perfect time for ads to start running. Great. Great. Let's go talk to the Widow Rooney and then look for Doc Johnson, and then honestly probably have to call it there. Haven't seen him either. His Stream Element sponsors Raid Shadow Legend. I'd take it. I forget who it was. I think Rod said that one sponsored stream of Raid like paid for a friend of his like mortgage payment for the month, so I'd take it. The only thing I will never do with sponsored things are like subscription services that you guys would have to buy into, especially if I don't think they're a good deal. Like, I'm sorry, but a lot of those food preparation subscription boxes, they're okay to like try out, but they are not worth it over time. You can get recipes for free online. You can spend about 25% less, if not more, at the grocery store just by going. You really don't need those subscription boxes. That's just my personal opinion. So I won't do stuff like that. What I may do at some point is just the game-based stuff. So if it looks like a game that I would actually think about playing, I'll check it out. And that way, if you guys want to check it out too, and you progress to a certain level and I get monetary rewards or whatever for that, awesome. But no commitment from you guys, because I don't like that personally, because I'm not making a living from that stuff. So probably wait. Enjoying your DBD and Texas Chainsaw games. How do you like the I noticed you didn't say Killer Clowns.
Hooray for you!
Thank you. Didn't expect that. Wait. Changed the final boss in the update. Wait, what? Wait, of the main game? It's summer today? Today's summer? You can use your horse in the final boss? Oh, that's good. Just to like get around faster.
Where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
Good job, Rick. Why are you carrying a hand grenade? Hey, Gulo! Thanks for that, bud. How are you? You forgot about Killer Clowns? I hate that we paid money for it. I hate that we collectively paid money for it. I was going somewhere with that, and then my brain fell out. Okay, let's go talk to the Widow Johnson. Or, the Widow Rooney. Are you squatting here, Rooney? Is this your Rooney squats? I know, dude. Like, it's not bad. It's just... I mean, Tilly warned us. Damn, Cassidy just coming in there, huh? What are you looking at? Let's talk to the children. Nya, 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 nya. I'm guessing this isn't the Widow Rooney's place. I'm going to look at your bookshelf if you don't mind. You got any books? Of course you don't. You jet addict. Give me your jet. You scrum bag. Hey, Sulik, hold on to this jet, dude.
What you be needing?
That damn echo. Would have bought no matter how many warnings they got, like the movie too much not to try out. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I felt too. Even though as I watched it more and more, I was like, I don't know. It's alright. Hey, subject. Happy Thursday, bud. How are you? Good to see you. What you up to? How's your week going? Alright. Is the widow in here? Let's find the widow. You look like a widow. Hello there, young lady. What can old Widow Rooney do for you? You call yourself Widow Rooney? Do you? I got some bad news for you. A slight fever and playing V Rising. I don't know which is worse. Now, I hope you feel better, and I hope you enjoy the V Rising even as your T's rising. That was a horrible Claw. Horrible. You could have gone for anything else in fever-related humor. Take some anti-fever medicine. Weasel's got a bunch. Not a bad game. Match-to-match gameplay isn't interesting enough to keep me in it. They also don't have a roadmap, really, right? So there's nothing like... There's no carrot down the road to, like, keep playing. I think I kind of topped out at, like, 37. I haven't gone back to it, because I've been playing Palia and this and Multiverses. Even Multiverses is like, I'll pop in there for an hour and just do the dailies just to, like, you know, not deal with FOMO and try to get the cosmetics and stuff, but... I don't know. I feel like if I keep doing the dailies and the daily reward stuff in the different rifts, maybe eventually I'll have enough of a gem level to make the crushing rewards, or crushing levels a little bit easier. So I'm not even bothering with the crushing things yet, because they're kind of like banging my head against the wall. Is it already? That sucks. At least with Multiverses, we didn't put that much money into it, so... No promise to future stuff I don't want to invest. Yeah, definitely. We keep learning the same lessons over and over, I think. V Rising is grindy solo. I didn't know you... Wait, I didn't know V Rising was a multiplayer thing. I didn't know you could to group team that. Did they just add that, or has that always been the way? Steam says noon East, the DLC is releasing the official dev, 6 p.m. Steam might be doing the thing where they are releasing it for download, but it's not like, you know, the tap hasn't been turned on yet kind of thing? Or do they already have a pre-download available? A preload? Preload. I also thought it was tomorrow for some reason. Maybe it's tomorrow in, like, Japan. Playing on a private thing, but yeah, it has servers. I didn't know that. That's cool. Like Rust or Ark. I got you. Fun comes and goes. Don't like the movement as much as I used to for multi. It does feel like it's weighted down with sand for some people, and then other people just destroying me. I did go in with Superman, and I could hold my own against, like, a quick hitter like a Joker. Because I understood the hitboxes and the distancing a little bit better for Superman for some reason. But Jason, forget about it. Forget about it. He's too slow. I got some bad news for you, Widow Rooney. Looking around, wondered who lived here. I got some bad news for you, broad. I see. So you're the one doing Ace Gordy's dirty work now. What are you going to do? Kick me? Kill me? Kiss me? Hold me? Throw me? Kiss me? Kill me? Kick me out to the cold? It's like 100 degrees outside. We're in a nuclear wasteland. Hey, Scorty, who's that? Outside air will be good for you. Move it, Granny. If you know what's good for you. Can't stand the idea of anybody kicking an old lady like you out. How much do you owe in back rent? I owe Ace Gordy 6 months in back rent, $120 for this flea hostel. I just don't have it. Some of my Brahmin took sick and died, and I couldn't pay. If I don't give him the money soon, he's going to have the sheriff evict me. Well, actually, I'm supposed to be doing the sheriff's job now. I'm the one that's supposed to kick you out. Hate to see you kicked out. Why don't you let me pay for your back rent? I have a little use for money. I'm the chosen one. That's terrible. I'd love to help, but I don't have any liquid assets. I better be going. Okay. So, I'm just going to kick her out. I don't want to give her... I don't know her. I'm not giving her $120. Found out why Tiny's miserable this week. Double ear infection. That poor thing. Caused by his allergy medicine. Also in the heights of a cold. That's a lot of conflicting things at the same time. The cold, I get. The allergy medicine causing an ear infection doesn't make sense? how does that make sense? And who said this? Did you go to a doctor or a witch? Out of curiosity. Like, is it in the walls? Weasel, I actually do want to ask you, off stream, I wanted to ask you about the, oh, for real, Mel? Okay. Which doctor? Yeah, which doctor did you go to? Yes. Yeah, which one? The only one in town. The Latin doctor? I think that's a joke, but honestly, distract me while I wait for the DLC to go live. Scott, when do you think it's available? Tilly says, Steam says is in like 40 minutes, but From Software says it's like 6.5 hours. Your family doctor said the allergy medicine is causing an ear infection. That seems like bad medicine no matter how you put it. The allergy medicine causing an ear infection. I can't wrap my head around how that's possible. Scott, I hope for our case and yours and your family's sake, it's 40 minutes. Elden Ring DLC is actually delayed indefinitely. I'm going with Budness. I think Budness got it right. Side effect of the powder version he uses. But I don't know that that makes sense. Why would a powder version of a medicine lead to increased ear infections? I guess I just don't understand that. But I'm not saying you're wrong or he's wrong. I don't know anything. I need Neuro in here to tell me what the hell's going on with that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang. Weasel went to a witch doctor. You're the Dorkter. Claw, you tell us. Dorkter clad. Dorkter clad. I think on Monday I'm gonna take off, and we're gonna bring Dorkter clad in here. We're gonna let Dorkter clad take over. He's gonna be talking like the Swedish chef. My God, Peachy found this thing on Reddit, which was like somebody back in the 80s had rented a Big Bird costume for their nephew's like first birthday or whatever, and it was one of those knockoff janky looking like Five Nights at Freddy's Big Bird looking costume, and she called it Bogboard, and I cannot stop laughing every time I look at this thing and think about Bogboard. It's Bogboard, children. It's great. I don't understand it either. Not sure if it's a matter of increases fluids in the sinuses or what. Okay. So like it's forcing him to like retain more fluid, and then that gets built up in the ears, and that allows an infection to manifest, basically. Okay, like if it doesn't drain. Okay, I could see that. I'm gonna ask Dorkter Clad. Your character ready to go? Nice, Scott. What level are you, Scott? You're supposed to struggle, Scott. He's gonna stream it too. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So 1,500 if I pay her gas bill. I'll leave it up to chat. 1, if you want us to be a bastard and kick her out. 2, if you want to pay her back rent. 1 to kick her out, 2 to pay her rent. 1 to kick her out. Subject, I can always count on you, bud. Something, you station tubes. Yeah, that's what Dorkter Clad says. Kick her out, set the money on fire, like Joker style. Okay, we got 2 for kick her out. Kick her out in front of her. Kick the front of her out the back. Got it. And set the money on fire while you do it. This means nothing to me. I'm chosen. Mate with her? I don't think it's an option, but I'll do it either way. So that's an asterisk for Scott, as per usual. Mate. Can same-sex individuals mate? Does that work? Kicker witch a dev wife stink hole. No.
Now, sing the berries and cream song.
What a combination of things.
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
Couldn't even sing that one.
Who loves berries and cream?
So you can carry out the act, but it's not successful nor scientific. Okay. She getting the DLC? Maybe don't kick her out. Maybe she's getting the DLC. Does this game have mating? I think I had a guy pay me like $500 to do the sex in an alley off screen at some point. But yeah. But damn, you can try. What's up, Rob? You can open a whole box of that one. Yeah. No necking, Budness. No necking. No whoopee. No nothing else. Maybe it was 200. I know. Yes. It was the siren song. It was the rod signal. Alright, let's kick her out. I hope that eases what serves you for a conscience. It does. Outside's good for you. Move it, Granny.
So now we have to listen to the make-believe doctor drone on about other doctors.
It's a dorkter.
What's next? Wearing a stethoscope and a head mirror on screen to drive up viewer engagement.
It's not a bad idea.
Please, this dolt wouldn't know an engagement if the rind hit him in the eye.
That doesn't
Do
make
you know who could get
sense.
my engagement?
Ring,
Who could
maybe?
make me put a ring on it? Why, the first Hispanic American
The rind.
to win the Nobel Prize in medicine for his work in ribonucleic acid.
Oh, yeah?
Severo Ochoa, MD. Severo Ochoa, MD. Severo Ochoa, MD.
Nice. It was all good about the rind. All good, Gulo. You had it. The rind threw me. Severo Ochoa, MD. So close. The rind ruined it. Ruined by rind, bud. You ain't got much of a rind on you. You can sleep around this game. You can even make movies over at Golden Globes in New Reno. Let's do it, Eric. Let's do it. Let's get into the movie scene. Gulo, thank you for that. Lady D, thank you as always. I never won't thank you for that delicious rind. Outside air is good for you. Let's go. Threatening a frail old woman with gross bodily harm. You got gross body. Actually, that shouldn't look too bad. You and Escortia are cut from the same cloth. All right, I'll leave. I'll leave you a little extra. Hold on, she did something. Oh, no. You can't say this anymore. I'll leave you a little something, extra something from my gypsy ancestors. She makes a sign with her hands. There. You have the evil eye on you now. I hope you like it. I got a couple of gestures that you'll like too. Here they are. You make a few choice ones now. Get out! Gypsies, huh? Well, then if you're some sort of witch, maybe we should just burn you then. Get out! Just doing a job, lady. You know, I'm going to have to get rough with you. Now get out, please. These are pretty good. These are good options. Gypsies, huh? I'm going to go, let's double down on the gypsies, shall we? Delicious rind. Clawstorm, this one's for you. We're going to burn the witch. Is she going to leave? Okay, good. Can I live here now? Plant. Alright, well that was easy. Let's go back to, Mr. Mayor. Check these drawers. Check this old lady's drawers. Oh my god. Oh my god, she had... I hope these are spiked knuckles. I wonder if they're better than, the regular brass knuckles for Solik. Improved version of the classic brass knuckles. Let's give him to Solik, because he occasionally just swaps out the brass knuckles for the sledgehammer anyway.
What you be need?
That double, man. Claw, what's up with you, bud? How are you? What are you playing these days? Gypsies aren't witches, though. Weasel, I'm saying what my character said. I'm not agreeing with them, just reading what they said. Words hurt people now, they used to not. A moment of silence to those who've perished just by the sound of a word. Or the whisper of a word. The Lord of War! That's for pulled pork. Use a couple to shred it up. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know that the Widow Rooney was big into pulled pork. She might have been. Give me your tears, Gypsy. I had many jobs. I was a animal puller, make ice, a gypsy catcher. That was probably the last time I heard the word gypsy, like, in anything other than this game. Animal puller is still one of my favorite things. Make ice. Oh my god. He also said, well, I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not singing that song, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what? You can hold on to these. You don't need these. You can just have these spiked knuckles if you'd like. In my country there is problem, and that problem is transport. #1 exporter of potassium. Lord of War, you made me hungry for pulled pork now, bud. I hope you're proud of yourself. And welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Let's save it. Gypsy tears. That's not going to come back to haunt me at all. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go talk to the mayor, sheriff, rather. Pulled pork Sammy sound good. Yeah, they do. Especially after kicking an old widow out of her home. There's nothing that hits the spot more than a nice pulled pork Sammy after defenestrating a widow. You did fine work with that Widow Rooney. Here's your $100. You ready for the next job? I sure can use the help. Did I? Oh, I didn't get $1,500 because I didn't pay her rent. You know what though? I'll take $100. I didn't have to pay $120, so fine by me. Tell me about the next job, bud. Clawstorm, can you confirm? Do you know exactly when that DLC comes out? For some reason, I could have sworn it was tomorrow, but it might be the weird Dateline thing. I know, yes. You're going to have to, like... You're going to have to just avoid Twitch, I think. She went out the door, didn't she? That's not defenestration. I know, but there's not like a good... There's not a good word for kicking somebody out of a door, right? No. De-entryway? De-entrywation? No. The door? Like, that's not good. Dora? You just sound dumb saying that. There's got to be a better word. Comes out today. Yeah, 6:21, but I'm guessing it's 6:21, probably like midnight Japan. No, because that would have already been out at like 11 Eastern. I don't think that's the secret word today, but it's actually not super far off because it's one of Asalga's words. Scott, if you guess today's word, I will begrudgingly give you Monday's word. So good luck. FOMO doesn't matter. FOMO doesn't matter. It doesn't. It doesn't. Stay strong. Favorite Borat bit was from the Ali G show when he gave that Senator cheese. Told him it was made from wife's breast milks. The finest breast milks. That's a great show back in the day because it was like, it was before Colbert, before John Oliver, right? And I just loved that everybody coming on his show just thought he was a dumb younger guy who just his comedy like reached a different audience that they were trying to tap into, and they were just like, they just kind of went with it. I don't think anybody ever got like super upset, did they? Maybe they did, I don't know. At least when he came to America, he found how upset people can get at being made the subject of fun. 12 a.m. CEST, June 21st at 3 p.m. PT, 6 p.m. EDT. Absolute Frankenstein's monster, just like... I love that out of context. Thank you, yes. So Budness is saying 6. Tilly was saying 6. But Steam was saying noon. I don't know, buds. I don't know. That's America Towards Borat? Yeah. Snapping him like a saltine. Never that much for Ali G, but I remember the one is, anyone ever been killed by a gun? Has anyone ever been killed by a gun? I don't remember that. I kind of remember more of Ali G, weirdly enough, than Borat stuff. Oh no, that was probably an Ali G question, right? Is it worth going back to watch them? It might be. Hold on, what's our new job? I hear that the miners from both Morningstar and Cocohuif mines here in town are fixing to stir up a ruckus at Lou's Malamute Saloon. Oh, Malamute, we used to have one of those. Pay $300 to break it up. You get over there right away. It's right across the street and down towards the west side of town here. Everything is west and down. Console plebs have to wait until tomorrow. Ooh, really? That's shitty. Ali G making Charles Dance turn around. Well, I have to watch that now. I love the both of them. I'll get right on it, Sheriff. Goodbye. Save it up. Let's go back. No, we always go ahead. We always go ahead. Fisticuffs. Fisticuffs. Now, he said down to the right, or down to the west at the saloon, yeah? That's a hospital. Where is the... Here we go. Malamute Saloon. Let's go. Yeehaw! Damn console plebs like me, Tilly. Like me. Just here at Malamute Saloon. Caminetto, your Cocohuif miners are all show and no go. I'll show you where to go, Blasphemous Bet. That's a horrible name. Glug, glug, glug. Hello there. Hello there. Couldn't show me where to go with a road map. Let's talk to you. What do you want, dipshit? Hell of a start. Hell of a start. I'm just wondering what's going on here. There's a bunch of shit in this bar, and somebody put some shit into the game. Me and my Morningstar miners are going to shovel it out into the street. Biggest turd even has a name. Caminetto. 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 Yeah, Caminetto. I got confused. It's okay. What started it? Look at their sorry-ass limp dick selves. Can you say that as a... Yeah, I guess you can say that as a woman. Who wouldn't want to stomp them flat? I think she's in love. That's not good enough. That seems like a problem, all right. I don't blame you. Good luck. No. Can Caminiti? Can Caminiti? I don't know who that is, and I'm waiting for Lady D to tell me who that is. Ken Caminiti. Ken Caminiti. Does he run a pawn shop? Cash for Gold with Ken Caminiti? Baseball player? I don't know. Question marks all around. Jose Canseco? Don't know why that came to mind. I don't know why that came to mind. It had nothing to do with anything. Sometimes my brain just says stuff. Passed about 20 years ago. She died 30 years ago. The blessing. Yeah, my brain is starting to fracture, so you'll have to forgive me. If you can follow any of that, then seek help. Not good enough. Can't let you fight. The hell are you going to do about it, you goddamn shitheel? Man, these guys suck. Lord of War, you're in the right place, bud. You're in the right place. I'll kill the first person to throw a punch. I'm just going to ask you real nice like, then I'm going to hold up my weapons and wait for some target practice. That one seems good. Sheriff asked me to help him out while he's laid up with a bum leg. Got to keep my word to him. That seems mealy-mouthed. Ooh, what do you think? Caminetto. Caminetto. Yeah, Caminetto. I got confused. I was waiting for the cut. I had a feeling it was going to be there. I had a feeling it was going to be where I got confused. Exclamation mark, why? By the way, nobody gets the secret word, so I'll give you another hint. It is a location we visited recently in this game. And it is on the map, but it's not a city. And it's 2 words, but no space. I gave you a lot of hints. I hope you can figure it out. I hope you can figure it out. If Salga don't guess, remember that you're the one that picked the word. So don't guess the word. No, we didn't go to Whore Mountain. Mel, try again. I hope I changed the I hope I changed the thing. You must go. It's simply wonderful. Someday, maybe. Can I bring my wife? Careful. Careful. Oh, Mel, you were so close before. I feel like we're playing Wordle. It's not quite as primo as Whore Island, yeah. Scott? I feel like I need to give it to Mel. Mel, try it again, but make it singular. Do it again, but just make it singular. I think Asalga left it as singular, or I forgot the S on the end of it. Hey!
You look like you're having fun.
There's our secret word. Thank you, Asalga, and congratulations, Mel. You technically got it, so, like, you got it, bud. There was Toxic Cave. Feel free to message me with the word you would like for Monday. And thank you for winning, so I didn't have to use Scott's word, because God knows. Now, if you and Scott would like to collaborate behind my back in a real shady fashion, you're more than welcome to do that, as long as I never know about it. And we'll make your word the word of the day on Monday. So just let me know. Thank you. All right, back to this fight. I'm thinking 2. 2 seems more like... Do what behind your back? Collaborate and listen. I'm thinking more like... What's up, Trash Hunter? How are you, bud? Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Thursday is Trash Hunter Day. You just heard the bait part? They might do that too. I don't know what they get up to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. The first one seems too aggressive, and I feel like they're going to start a fight. The second one seems more like authoritative. Like, I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'll just kill everybody here. Let's go. Maybe I could use a fucking rest. I've been working my goddamn ass off lately. Break it up, gang. I'll be back at work tomorrow. Okay. Good choice. Don't worry, I'm bringing Caminetto along to keep you company. Right, Caminetto? Ooh. Ooh. Back to back? Lil John said something about back to back. Oh, God, Mel, why would you do it right in front of me? Why would you do it right in front of me? I don't know what the right call is here. Good choice. Or I'm bringing Caminetto along. Let's try to bring Caminetto along. I think that might go poorly, but let's try it. I see how this is going, you little piece of shit. Okay, you can take me in Caminetto too. Right, my little fuck face? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, we'll bring them both in. That's fine. That's fair. You want to win it fair and square? Okay. I don't know if I trust that, but we'll see. Hey, we did it. We did it and everybody's good. They're all locked up. Everything's good. We got 1,500 cents.
We're here for you. We believe in you.
Scared me. I thought it was in the game. I thought I triggered a brawl or something in the game. I don't know what happened. Thank you for believing in me, bud. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. We believe. Oh, that guy. That guy. We got almost 1,600 experience points. That's really good. Am I also locked in the jail? I love that Weasel forgot that I was a woman in this game. Oh, here, let's try this. That's not a wall? I don't know about that, Weasel. Let's not talk crazy here, bud. I'm not sure that putting every damn miner in town in my jail is the best way to solve that problem. Shut up, bum leg. I'll give you another one to worry about. Guess it worked, though. Here's your money. Ready for your next job? Tell me about the next job. Somebody cut up a whore. Oh, God almighty. We went from gypsies to whore cutting. Scott was just on Whore Mountain. Are we sure he didn't do it? Scott, you're not much of a cutter, are you? Yikes. Somebody cut up a whore over at Lou's Malamute Saloon. That's where I just was. Just across the street here in downtown. Yeah, I know. Go find out who did it. Bring him in. Pay $500 for doing it. Kind of thing's bad for business. Just all the way around. Not my cup of tea, but I'll do it anyway. Burns are better? Great. Every time I think I've maybe gone a little too far, I'm glad you're here to let me know. Nope, nope, nope. The line is way over there. Can't even see it from where you're standing. And Scott's on the horizon. It is good to know. Good to know. Let's go inquire about a whore. I'll be the bad guy. Yay! Burns are better. Alright, I'm here to inquire about whores. That guy on the corner looks like he knows something. This guy right here. Scruffy looking man with a large beard. I don't trust this guy at all. Look at him. Yeah. Boy. Well, this is certainly a conversational string. Howdy, my name's Athabasca Dick. My name's Ask About a Dick. Mostly people just call me Dick. Of course, there's someone who calls me Ask About a. Mostly they just call me Dick, though. Okay, his bell been rung a few times. Hey, Dick, what do you do here? You cutting whores? I work a spell now and then here at the Morning Star. I can always use experience help. Let me ask you something else. Hey there, what can Ask About a Dick do for you? What's going on in town there, bud? Same old thing, mostly. All of us miners working just enough to get our next flight on jet. Woo! What's jet? I already know about it, but we'll ask anyway. Also, I think we should bring knives. Knives are good, because they don't make any noise. What's that from? I feel like I know what that's from. Glad Peachy isn't around to hear all this. I think her and her mom might have just come home. So hopefully they're not right outside my door. Lockstock. Nice. I knew it from somewhere. Back when Guy Ritchie was still good and entertaining. Did you guys watch Eric, did you watch The Gentleman series on, I think, Netflix? I couldn't get into it. We watched an episode of it. Couldn't get into it. Yeah, that's like his latest. I won't spoil anything about it, but it's not great. It's okay. Jet's a little something from New Reno, just enough to smooth out the rough edges. Yeah, that's interesting. Hear any interesting rumors? Checked out the Henry Cavill Gentleman movie. Or is that the same thing? What was that called? Like, what was that? It was Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson looking huge. No, I have not seen that yet. I wouldn't mind watching it. I thought it was supposed to be pretty funny, but people took it way too seriously for some reason. I might check that out. We watched Into the Spider-Verse last night because Peachy hadn't seen that, and then suddenly she was like, you know what? I think we'll watch that. So hopefully she liked it. She really enjoyed it, and it was great watching it again, especially after playing all three of the recent Spider-Man games. But I'm hoping that we can watch Across the Spider-Verse because I haven't seen that yet. So I'm hoping soon we can watch that too. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I wouldn't mind watching that. Watch what you want to watch. Like what you want to like. That's how Scott lives his life. I try to. Interesting rumors. Not much lately except them goldang Wanamingos. What are Mongols? The heck is that? Ghost of Tsushima? Tell me you never heard of Wanamingos?
All right.
All right. Never heard about them. Tell me about them. Well, some say they were here before the A-bombs, H-bombs, all what else hit. Others say they were genetically engineered as weapons. And then there's some what says they're from a whole different planet. What are they? Who cares where they came from? Just tell me what they are. I don't really know what they are exactly, but I can tell you this. They shut down a Wanamingo mine just west of town a few years back. Wanamingo mine? Yep, and Great Wanamingo is the richest strike in these here parts, too. Now nobody will go near it. Heck, you couldn't even buy from Ace Cordy if you wanted to. You could even buy from Ace Cordy if you wanted to. 1,000 caps it'll cost you. Nobody will. I could buy it. Is it worth anything? Well, not right now it ain't. Haven't you heard anything I'd said? It's filled them damn Wanamangos. But if someone was to clean the place out, well, that'd be a Brahmin of a different color. Heck, you wouldn't even have to kill all of them. What do you mean? Well, there's some stuff in there that the owners of the Morning Star and the Cocoa Wheat mines here in town would surely pay a pretty penny for. Dear Wanamingo. Kinawata. What kind of stuff? Well, you see, mines here used to be dug out by big machines. Heck, those machines are built to last. Both mines got big machines. But here's the money question. That dang little control chips weren't made so tough. Neither mine's got a chip that works. I'm not saying that one word because it's going to be clipped out of context. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at here. Well, what I'm saying is either mine owner would pay for one of those machine-controlled chips. I got to be real careful. Heck, if they had a working machine, the other mine doesn't, they shut the other mine down or buy them out in no time. Too bad nobody knows where to get one of those chips then. Squeegee out your dang ears. I told you what to look for that damn chip. Ain't you been listening to a word I said? Wanamingo mine have machines. They're still working till the mine got shut down. Probably still chips down there just waiting for someone to come along and claim them. Maybe so. Tell me about those Wanamangles then. Well, you see, here's the God's honest truth. I know someone who saw one close up like. It was huge fangs. What? Your head snaps up. You must have been dozing. Grandparents had a dog with that name? Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. I grew up saying that word to talk about all manner of construction equipment. So if there was a big backhoe, steam shovel as they used to call them back in the day, a front end loader, cherry picker, any of those kinds of things, it was that word for machines. And then for some reason, this was when I was in college, and I was just talking to a friend of mine on the bus, and one of them just happened to be right in the middle of the street, and I was like, oh, that's weird to see one of those here. And everybody on the bus just kind of turned and was like, I'm sorry, what? And I was just like, oh God, let's never say that word out loud again. I didn't think that people probably didn't hear it the way it was intended. Probably heard something else. Yikes. So we've avoided that word ever since. We've avoided it. Yeah, I was almost cut up into a lot of smaller pieces for it. So now you know. The slaves that used to work... Oh, Lord, this is getting worse. The slaves that used to work the mine blew up the dynamite stores and escaped rather than face those Wanamingos. Shut the mine right down. Nobody went back. Okay. Oh. Nice. I'm kind of glad that I completely missed that. I really hope you don't get a job. I really hope you don't get a job at an oil derrick. I really hope you don't get a job as an oil derrick. I really hope you... What else can we work with here? Does it? Excavator I can work with. I really hope you don't get a job. I really hope you don't become infatuated with the characters of A.A. Milne. Wasn't it A.A. Milne? A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh. Why am I doing this? Why am I even following this train of thought? Get back in the game, Claw. What are you doing? Just asking for trouble. Where'd you say the Great Wanamingo mine was? Nope, I'm chug-a-lugging off of that one. All good, Robo. I'm not even supposed to be here. I wasn't here yesterday, so I thought I'd do a little bonus today. It's alright, we're only hanging out for a little bit more. Maybe going to talk to Doc Johnson here in town and then calling it there. The mine's just west of town. I heard that some of the Wanamingos been coming into town late at night, so maybe you won't have to go out there to see them. I think I've heard all about Wanamingos. Let me ask you something else. What's at the basket mean? Where did I see that? I didn't see no at the basket. Oh. At the basket. That's not so dang hard to say, is it? Crowman, it's just my nickname. You want to know how I got my nickname? Yeah. I guess not. I guess not. Can we barter? No. That's all. Bye. Alright, so we didn't know nothing about cutting no hooers up. We should probably save after ask about it. We believe in you. Ask about it. Alright, let's go ask about them hooers. Lenny, bud, like, I'm glad that people... You didn't get out of the way, Lenny. I'm glad that people don't mind you being here, but seriously, we gotta talk. Hey, stranger. Hello, sister. Looking for work? What kind of work? You know, back flopping work. Looks like yours. Bet you can make a good living. You think so? Maybe I should. You guys want to do some back flopping work? Well, sure helps if your nose ain't too keen. Those miners ain't too fond of soap and water. Really? Maybe this isn't for me after all. I don't know how you stand it, but then I guess you don't stand, that is. Okay, so no, we can't do back flopping work. Prostitution ain't for us, I guess. Hello there. Let's talk to you. Hello there. Let's talk to the barista. Didn't you hear me? No freaks in my saloon. Damn it, Lenny, I spoke too soon. Lenny, I thought, unless they're talking to me. Gals already had too much to drink. Oh, that was Lou, the owner of the saloon. Lenny is kind of a liability here. I gotta... Everywhere we go with him, I have to ask him to, like, wait outside. I need you to wait here, bud. Everybody hates you. Literally everybody hates you, Lenny. Ceiling guy, what's up, friend? Ask about your dick. Do I have to? I do, though. For the sheriff, I have to. Just run around behind the bar, I guess. That's fine. Hello there, I'm Lou. What's the Winona's Big Brown Beaver lyrics about Lou? Lou with the old baboon? Something like that? Should probably just off him. I kind of did before, and then we reloaded it because it was a whole mess at the nuke plant. Hello there, I'm Lou with the old baboon, owner of the Malamute Saloon. Finest house north of San Fran. Candied up his nose. He, liked fancy cars and cheap cigars and something else. Can't remember the rhyme. Can't remember the rhyme. Said I recognize that smell. That smells like 7 layers. That beaver had Taco Bell. Yeehaw! It's a great song. It's a great song. Hey Lou, interested in getting something here? Excuse me? The video is wild. It freaks me out, man. Those big plastic faces, cowboy stuff. Primus, man. Primus, man. Les Claypool, absolute lunatic. I still think Mr. Crinkle is probably my favorite because it's just him standing there with his bass and pig mask, just going to town. That's all you need. Tommy the Cat's pretty good. John the Fisherman, yeah. Jerry was a race car driver. Tommy the Cat. Hey, baby, do you want to lay down with me? Hey, baby, do you want to lay down by my side? Hey, baby, do you want to lay down with me? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. They're so good, man. They're insane. The music is insane. I really can't pick a favorite. I'm thinking about it now. I'd love to see Promise in person, but I hear they suck. And that's the end of the stream. Thanks for coming, everyone. Yeah. There's also Guar. I never got into Guar. I like their shtick. I like their I like what they were doing on stage, swallowing people up and everything. Like, I thought that was awesome, but I never really got into the music. Yeah, Primus just hit something different. I did like that prog rock quite a bit. And Primus is just... Les Claypool is his own category, you know? What can I do for you? You want an empty bed, a full one, maybe some booze or other goods? Booze and other goods. Should we buy up... Let's see if we can buy up the liquor and beer for that Vault City quest. So are they good or not? Primus sucks. Introduced to Primus when I heard and saw My Name is Mud. My name is Mud. No, Primus sucks. I was introduced to them through South Park. I don't think I knew who they were until the South Park theme song. And then somebody was like, yeah, that's Primus. It's like, wait, what? And then I heard all about the legendary Les Claypool auditioning for you knew it was Primus. I think I found out about Primus through it, and then somebody was like, yeah, Les Claypool's like this dude. He was a bass player. He auditioned for Metallica, and they were like, you're too good. But I think what they actually meant was, you're too freaking weird for us, and you don't fit in this band. And then he just like did his own thing. Did I not say Metallica? Yeah, okay, yeah. That fucking Les Claypool, man. So Primus Sucks was like, Primus Sucks became like the chant for fans of Primus. One of those things where it was just like, they would get together at I don't know how it started, but they would get together at the concerts and they would just chant Primus Sucks, and they would just play, and it just became a thing. So like a real fan will say Primus Sucks. Just one of those weird things. They have merch with it, yeah. Oh, good, Mel. We're wrapping up here soon for lunchtime, yeah. Yeah, we'll be taking off soon. Yep. No, it's just one of those weird, quirky band things. If you've never listened to any like Primus or Les Claypool, though, like honestly, any of the ones we talked about today, just give them a listen. You'll know within about 30 seconds if it's your kind of music or not. You tried out for Metallica again after Jason left too. How'd that work out for you, Ceiling Guy? How'd it work out? That'd be awesome. I hope that's true. I would love to know if that was true. Let's see if we can buy some drink. How much do they want for this? Oh my god. What is this? Morningstar Mind Script. Cocoa Weave Mind Script. Interesting. 240 caps. Wait a minute though. She's got no... I asked if she had booze. She got nothing. I mean, she's got a stim pack, but like... maybe we can get rid of some of these gecko pelts, to be honest. Let's just drop these all in here and see. 1125. I don't think she's got nothing near that much. Alright, 125. Let's add one more. Just get rid of a couple of these at least. Just one's fine. No, not all. Every time. 250 for 240. How's that sound? And a stim pack. 569. Get out of here. I'll give you a silver one too. Just one. Ooh, you might need a few more. My barter should be getting better now. That should be good, right? That's a good trade. Yeah, bud. Okay. So we got a little money off of her. Tell me about something else. How does she not have booze? It's a bar, isn't it? It's a saloon. Let's ask about the Gek. Can't rightly say I've heard of one of those. What's it for? It's a device used to... You know what? Never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll move on to something else. What's going on in this town, Lou? Well, mostly we mine gold here and trade to other areas. You mine gold ore here? Yep. Just in the north part of town alone, there are 2 working gold mines. Interesting. Let me ask about something else now. We trade the ore. Yep. Trade to Vault City for medical supplies. Trade to New California Republic in return for fresh Brahmin and other victuals. If you've never seen the word victuals spelled out, it's actually this. Victuals. Victuals. Guy in the casino usually restocks some 15 to 3,000. Good place to exchange guns for cash. Okay, good to know. Thank you. That's a good, like, I've been looking for a decent merchant economy in this game, and I've yet to find anybody, so that's a good one. Even the guy back in Denver, not great. Not great. And I actually didn't have the stuff at the time. Victuals. You mine the gold here? Yup. Interesting. I'm going to ask you something else. What's a Malamute? Just a big dog. I see. Let me ask you something else. Where's San Fran from here? San Francisco's quite a ways south of here. You're a long ways from there. South and just a tick to the west. Right next to the ocean, don't you know? Here, I'll mark it on your map. Don't know why some person want to go there for, though. Victuals. Yep. Victuals all. Oh, my lord. My light started to... It's going Stranger Things on me. I think Vecna's coming through. If my stream goes down in the next few minutes, I've been taken to the Upside Down. I'm going to need you guys to come get me. Sound good? I'll see you over there. Is San Francisco dangerous? Hear all kinds of things about the whole city being full of nothing but crazy followers of some kind of kooky religion. You're not coming to get me? Thanks a lot, Robo. Come on, dude, just bring your like speakers. Ceiling guy's not coming to get me either. You can toss me a rope, thanks. Yeah, that dang rope, just like Fallout. Toss a rope down the stink hole. Come on, dude. Bring your speakers and play some Primus and drive the upside downers back. You gonna do a poltergeist for me? I mean, I appreciate that. Go get the seance lady. Crazed followers. Yep, that's right. I heard they're building some huge device that'll let them get in touch with their gods or something like that. Don't know much for certain. It's a long ways off. Seems like monuments to the gods always seem to have some sort of trouble at the heart of them. Tell me about something else. You gonna call someone for me? Just keep the goo off my shoes. All right. So you guys are my like support team back here. At least you're gonna let somebody know something. I'll hang my hat on that. I was being ripped apart by Demogorgons and whatnot. Was she a midget? I think she was just really short. Was she a midget? Can you say midget anymore? I did 3 times now, but can you say it anymore? I'm helping out the sheriff. He told me I had one of your girls get all cut up. That's right. She's in a bad way. It used to be such a purty thing, too. Sure hope you can take care of this quick. It's bad for business to let those miners think they can get away with something like this. Can I see the girl? I don't really want to. Don't really want to. It's cool now that you said it. I don't think that's right. Oh, did we freeze? No, we're okay. I sent her away. She wasn't going to be no good in this business anymore. Oof. Not that anybody wanted to be with her after that bastard finished with her. Gave her some money and let her go. Oof. You know who did it? I don't know exactly who did it, but she had a Morningstar mine pay scrap in her hand when we found her. It was a miner who was with her last. Do you know what happened? Some screaming, carrying on, so I went to the room. When I got there, the bastard who did it was already gone. Girl was in a bad way. Called the doc and the sheriff. You know the rest. Oof. This is rough. This is rough. I mean, ceiling guy, maybe on Monday. Maybe on Monday. Yeah, we already got the word of the day, Robo. So, it's a good try, though. I thought there was something else I could ask. Sounds like a problem, all right. Let me ask you about something else. Okay. Wait. I wanted to ask her about the script. Do you know what happened? Do you know who did it? A Morningstar mine pay script. What's that? Let's ask about the script. Didn't Carlin call them vertically challenged? That could also just be short people, though. Short people got no business. In the north part of town, Dan McGrew runs the Morningstar mine. Usually the miners get paid on account with chits. Damn it. Chits from each mine. You know, script. My girl was found one of those pieces of script in her hand. Here it is. Look for yourself. Hands you the script. Okay. I'll sort this out. Let me see what I can do. I want to try something quick. I want to try to go heal... the sheriff. See if we can do that. Horror script. What a horrible save file. Let's go talk to the sheriff real quick. I just want to see if we can heal him up because he's got a bum leg. I doubt it, but I want to see what happens if we do. And then we'll call it there, and we will reconvene on Monday. Actually, let me check in with Peachy real quick. Let me talk to him. Hello there. Sure glad you're taking care of that bad business. One of Lou's gals getting all cut up. Come on back when you wrapped up the case. I'm working on it. Let's try first aid on this guy. There's nothing more that can be done with this leg. Only time will heal it. Okay, that's fair. Boss still looks glaring at me again. Oh, we got to pick up Lenny too. Don't let me forget Lenny. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna check in with Peachy real quick. If there's any mods who would like to, you guys can do some shout out clips, and I will be right back.
Shit. Wait, it's not over? That's That's funny though.
He's not like it's just bouncing. I don't know how much more this. You got it through the hole! Yeah! Hey, pumpkin pirate. Gary got it through the donut hole in the Nerf attack. Nice. Congrats. Yay! Now I can eat the donut. Hey, guys.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! What the fuck?
No more
That dude got fucked up! Holy shit! Ah! Run away! Run away! No! Dude! Pile driver him! Pile drive him! Pile drive... What?
What do you call an anorexic with a yeast infection? A quarter pounder with
What?
Oh, Jesus. Please. I can't take this.
God damn it!
Okay, thank you for that one. Breadstick was good. Quarter pounder with cheese is gross. I don't know, Robo, what did the leper say to the prostitute? By the way, you got me for another 23 minutes. That's not what the leper said to the prostitute. That's just me. That's me talking to you. Never, they're not related. Keep the tip. Boo. Let's keep that in mind as we inquire about who cut up this whore. What a segue. Thank you for those clips and shout outs. Ah, poor Weasel. Poor Weasel. Should we head up to Morningstar? You know what, let's go talk to the doctor real quick. Let's go talk to the doc. She did say something, that Painless Doc Johnson. They did say something that the doc also patched up the girl, so maybe we get some intel from him. Let's find out here. Oh, Sulik just ran right through a closed door. You worthless lump of flesh. Sorry? Rat try real hard to help. What's happening in here? I don't know why I put up with your incompetence. I really hope that this guy is animated. He's not. Hello, I'm Doc Johnson. My professional opinion is that you're looking a mite poorly. Need me to fix you up? Thanks, Doc. How much will this cost? Tell you what, I'll give you a group rate, seeing as how you're all broken up. $100 to patch up the lot of you. We'll have that done later, I think. Let him rip. Who's this guy?
Rat real sorry. Rat act better. Rat not getting way. Rat want help.
Even I have scruples. Royale with cheese. What have you folks been getting yourself into? Let old Doc Johnson take a look at you. Just wanted to try to buy some supplies. I don't need healing right now so much as some answers to some questions. OJA, what's up, friend? What would you like to know? Hear that Redding's been having a problem with its exports lately. We sure do. Too much jet, not enough work. Where'd you hear about that? I just heard a rumor, that's all. Oh? What did this rumor say? Mine production's way down, gold prices are way up. That's true. The miners here are all getting high on jet instead of working, so exports are down and prices are up. Situation can't last. That's not good. Let me ask you something else. Gluck, can you please speak to the fact that peeing the poop spackles off the toilet counts as cleaning? I mean, it doesn't not count as cleaning. The fact that Weasel seconded that is... It doesn't hold in your favor. But it's not cleaning. Also, it's really cute that you said spackles. It's kind of a cute word. You're cute. What now? Wondering about what's going on here in town. Lately, it seems as though miners are spending their time flying on jet than mining. As if this keeps up, Reading's gold production will come to a halt. New Reno doesn't seem to mind, though. What's New Reno have to do with it? Poop spackles. Maybe on Monday. New Reno sells jet pretty cheap. Jet's are real addictive, like nothing you've ever seen before. Definitely not like the opioid addiction back in the early 2000s. They figure that if they get enough people in an area using it, those people do anything to get more. That gives them de facto control of an area, like Reading. The Mr. Scott Cutie Pie Evans poop spackle. Aw. It does give you something to aim for. It's true. It's true. And then it's gone. I would still clean it. If you don't want New Reno to control Reading, just who do you want in charge here? Well, everyone wants a part of the gold here in Reading, so we're going to be controlled by someone eventually. I just want us to have the master that's going to do the best job for Reading. Who do you think that is? The way I see it, Reading's best chance is with Vault City controlling things here. That's where I'm from, so I might be biased. I really do think Vault City can do a better job of helping the citizens of Reading. Clean what? It's gone. Remember that I used to be a microbiologist. They can just combine that with Cleaning Simulator. That's a game I'd play. I'm actually surprised that... what did you hate reading? Yes. What Scott said? I'm surprised they didn't take a peeing game and combine it with Power Wash Simulator. Peeing the poop spackles off? Yeah. How do you think I felt reading it aloud to tens of people? How do they make you big again? What? I'd buy that for $1 or $2. They should. I don't know why they haven't. You could have the exact same aesthetics for the most part. Just be peeing different stuff clean. I think that's the end of that train of thought for me. The number 2 game on Steam. Nice. Nice. Oh, a microbiologist. There it is. Sorry, Ceiling Guy. I forgot what I said like 10 seconds earlier. I actually did make it. I had a Rotary Club group that I had to go talk to, and I did not know. I thought I was just attending the meeting. I did not know that I was going to be addressing this room full of like 300 Rotary Club members, which in our area were like a bunch of 60-plus-year-old like millionaires, essentially. So that was a surprise. And when I was introducing myself, I said something to the effect of, by day I'm a microbiologist, so forgive me if I'm a little nervous. You're all, a much larger audience than I'm used to talking to. Something like that, which I just kind of said it off the cuff. It's not very clever. It's something that I just said nervously. And then I got a few chuckles out of it. They seemed to think that was funny. So, yeah. So they did... That worked. It's pretty clear. It's not bad. Off the cuff, super nervous, crowd work. It's not bad. If you don't know what micro means, you're out. If you don't laugh, get out. It's funny. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. Should have killed. One guy did have a heart attack and they had to take him out in an ambulance. Other than that, the meeting was fun. Because they handle Vault City in just a humane manner. Bigger laughs than you're used to. Yeah, 100%. Could you imagine bacteria laughing at you? Never mind, we just went through 4 years of that. They would do the same for Reading, I'm sure of it. Vault City takes some of their citizens all right, but they treat non-citizens like dirt. Yeah. That's nonsense. Vault City does extend special privileges to citizens, but only because they're better qualified to enjoy those things than brutish non-citizens. Besides, everyone can qualify for Vault City's citizenship if they pass the tests. I'm not sure how the people here in Reading would react to rule by Vault City, Doc. They'll realize the benefits soon enough. I'm certain that they'll welcome Vault City's administration with open arms, eventually. I'm gonna call this guy Dr. Clad from now on. Let me ask you about something else, dude. Why do they call you Painless, Doc Johnson? It's because my patients usually pass out before they get to screaming too much. It's kind of a joke. That's comforting. Let me ask you something else. Got any medical supplies I could trade for? I might be able to provide you with some supplies. Let's see what you've got in trade. Okay, Doc. Let's see what you got. You know that Reading is a top subject in Reading schools? Damn it, I read that wrong. I reading that wrong. Ooh, what are you? Super Stim Pack. An advanced healing chem, very powerful. Super Stims will cause a small amount of damage after a period of time due to the powerful nature of the chemicals used. That seems stupid. That seems like a waste. Why would I use that? A bigger stim, but then it does damage? No, thank you. I'm good. You got Mentats, Antidote, And some stim packs. That's really all you got, bud? How much do you want for your stimmies? 823, huh? How about all these? 75. And how about... How much are all these worth? Oof. Oof. You want a doctor's kit? You want this briefcase? Do we really want that many stim packs? I guess we do, but like, how about antidotes? We haven't really needed these. How much are they worth? Let's take one back. Let's throw in... No, you know what? I think we only need 2 of these. That's fine. That's fine. You can give me coin to make up for it. 27. That'll work. That's a good trade. Yeah, it is, bud. Get them skins off me. Thank God. Now hopefully I can carry some more stuff. Let me take one more look. Sometimes when you talk to these merchants, their stock changes if you talk to them multiple times. His did not. He's got a bunch of geckos. There's a bunch of gecko skins he can't do nothing with. So he didn't tell me anything about he didn't tell me anything about that prostitute that got cut up. I'm also not gonna pay him for a visit, but you know what, while we're here in the doctor's office, we might as well rest until the party's healed. I'll be here for another 15 minutes or so. So I guess we'll go back up and talk to the guy that runs the mine and see if he knows anything about that prostitute. Ooh, we might see some Wanamingos because it's at night now. It's at night. We might see them. Will you let me sneak in here and look at your shelves? Don't peek behind the curtain. Can I look at your shelves, bud? Oh. Take these antidotes back. You give them back. What is this? Doctor's bag. Brown bag contains instruments and drugs used by doctors in the application of their trade. Give me that bag. Nice. I don't know if it's any good. You're welcome for the warning? What warning was it? Give me that book. Your pets will look at it. Sure. Alright. That's pretty good. Let's learn about medicines and stuff. They will look at it. Alright. Let's go pick up Lenny before we forget him, because I will absolutely forget him if I don't come back to him just standing here outside the saloon. Alright, Lenny, come back with me, bud. There we go, sweetie. That's a good boy. Let's go.
Hooray for you!
Let's go back north and see if we can talk to Dan McGraw. I think that was his name. See if he knows anything about that. A prostitute. Quality time with Lenny the Ghoul. Lenny the Gob. Yeah, unfortunately, everybody hates Lenny. Mine worker. Farm woman. Welcome to the big city. This ain't it. This ain't it. Don't remember where Dan McGraw was. Hate when people end every sentence with an upward inflection. Like this. How you doing? Hey, Canadians? Who are you talking about? What are you watching? Does this bother you? If I had it, you'd be among the first to know. Yeah? Gee, thanks. Getting all warm and cuddly feeling inside. What do you want? I want to ask you something. What can Marge do for you? Huh. Nothing about that prostitute. I guess we're in the wrong... This is kind of queef mine, whatever it is. Meeting at work and every single sentence goes up? But who's doing it? Can you take it to HR? Lenny! Yennel! I wish they had a Yennel moment in here. Any jobs or anything? Always rumors. Do have something needs doing. What's that? Great big old machine down in my mind. Problem is that control chip. Yeah, I know. We already did this. Sign me up. Give me that chip. See you around. Tell them Large Marge sent you. Yeah. Actually, we gotta find, I thought they said it was to the north. Where's the other mine? Is this the other mine? I previously thought that this was just the mine entrance, but that's back down there with the mole rats and stuff. Oh, I can't get in there because of the rocks. So, Morningstar. How did I not go in here? Oh, no. Don't go back outside. Didn't know there was another door there. Are you Dan McGraw? You see a tall man with a misshapen belly. Great. I hears that someone might want to talk to old Hakes, Will. Someone volunteered to bring Obadiah to justice. Is that you? I'm looking for the miner that cut Lou's gal. Sound like you just made a confession to me. It might be. What do you know about the affair? I cut the bitch. She made a mistake. She did. A mistake? She made fun of me mum. Nobody makes fun of Hakes Will's mum. She's the only good thing in this whole rotten world. Your mom should have used more reliable birth control. She made fun of your mother. That's not right at all, but you overreacted. Well, that I did.
Start conversations with children by saying something like this.
Don't do it.
What grade are you in at school?
No.
Or this.
Have you decided what dessert you're going to
Now
have?
listen here, don't do it. That's bad advice. Somebody gave you bad advice. Obadiah Hakeswill. Bad guy in the BBC show Sharp. I've never heard of that one. Was that around the time? Which one came first? I'm guessing Sharp came first. Obadiah Hakeswill. I feel like he talks like William H. Macy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's a people train come out of Stubbville. I feel like he talks like that guy. Want to see the puppies in my van? Ooh, yes, I do. Well, that idea, but lads and I here at the Morningstar don't think what she did was right, not right at all. I promise not to do it again. Well, I should take you in for slicing off half that girl's face, but as long as you don't make a habit of it, I'll let you go this time. I don't think so. Sure, the jury will take that in consideration. I'm still taking you in. If the other miners here have the same brutish inclinations, those $10 words. Shouldn't use those. People train run out of Stubbville. What did he say about his wife who's fully pregnant and in the car? She's carrying their bags for him. I can't remember what he said. Nah, it's alright. She don't mind. She's strong as an ox. I can't remember what he says. He's only in that movie for about 30 seconds, and he makes the most of it. I'm taking him in. Taking me to jail? I'll come peaceably. No sense in making more trouble. That bitch still got what she deserved. You can't kill me. I'm invincible. But you can sure piss off the other miners. Got eyes in the back of your head, do you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're making choices. Sharp's been around for a long time. Series of movies from 93 to 08 with Sean Bean. Does he survive all of them? I hope. Does he survive? Is he okay? Now I gotta watch Sharp. Sean Bean's Sharp. I can take care of myself. Right now I'm the sheriff in these here parts and I'm taking you in. No, we're not letting this guy go. We could just kill him. I feel like that's gonna be worse. I'm taking him in. Let's go. Redding's a mining town. Gold mostly like caravan. Yeah, I know. Alright, so we sorted that, I guess. He's the lead? Great. I'm glad he survived. For 20 years. Thank God you put that murdering bastard Hakeswill away. I hate how he sticks his lower lip out at me. He got a chunk of chaw in there and I hate it. I hates it so much. Look like an anglerfish up on dry land. We'll show him a bit of justice, then we'll hang him. Well done. Here's your money. Ready for one more job? I know, I'm worried, Sailing Guy. I'm worried about the final movie. Like Bond. Tell him about the next job, but there's a bandit named Frog Morton. This place sucks. He's taking up lodgings over in the ruins of the Great Wanamingo Mine just west of town. Need you to exterminate him, but be careful. He's crafty, and he's bound to have a gang with him. Give you $1,000 to get rid of that varmint. Why do they call him Frog Morton? His name's Morton, they call him Frog because he croaks people. Ready to go get him? Oof, that's terrible. The pain. I don't know what that is. What's this from? Is this a Monty Python thing? Yeah, I didn't make that one up. He did. With puns that bad, I'd say that gives you just one more reason to kill him. You up for it? On my way, Sheriff. Will do. Dear Awanamingo. Hey, Mel. Equals. So we've got to get the chip from the mine. We could buy the deed to the mine, but then we have to clear it out. And we've not only got pig rats, we've got Frog Morton and a gang. But we could make $2,000 plus whatever from the control chip if we can clear the mine out. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We shall see on Monday. Let's save this up. Monday mining. Mel, what do you think? Let me give you a recap. Yep, it's lunchtime. We found the guy who cut up the prostitute, and Obadiah Hex will. You can do it, buddy. We put him in jail. They're gonna hang him. That's fine. We kicked the old lady out of her home. We went to the doctor, but did not. We just traded for some stim packs and stuff, but we did not get healed by him. We just healed naturally. And we did all the other sheriff jobs except for the one in the mine. So I'm guessing we just go to the mine, look for the control chip, and clear everybody out. Do you think it's something I could do now? Our buddy Wabbajack just started playing Elden Ring. I wonder if they're streaming. Let's actually look on Twitch and see who's up for what. What's the word on Elden Ring? Anybody see the DLC live by any chance? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing it'll be 6 p.m. I'm guessing not. Went to the doctor, found out our powdered allergy medication has caused double ear infections. That's wild to me. Like, is the allergy medicine worth double ear infections? Didn't you say that earlier, Weasel? Did I slip through time again? I don't know. All right, let me see who all is up and running. Tilly's doing. Vissy's just chatting. I think Tilly just started, but's doing food stuff. Yeah, all the other sicknesses would be good. Let's head over to Vissy. Doing a short stream. Let's do a raid over to Vissy. And we'll pick this back up on Monday. Thank you guys for hanging out for a very special random Thursday stream. Vissy 13, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. The channel's intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Not really, though. You guys can just go over and be nice and have a good day. Vissy the Bean Queen. Yeah, feel free to say that when you pop on over there. I'm going to go grab lunch with Peachy. I might lurk and hang out for a little bit. But we'll pick this back up on Monday. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Have a great weekend wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. See you next time. Click that raid button. Bye. Sean Bean Bean.